Hello LEGO lovers, this is L, and this is a different video that I haven't done for a while, but this is a preview video of upcoming LEGO Friends sets for summer. I believe most of them released June 1st, and most of the pictures leaked on this JB Spielwaren site, which I believe is a German retail website. So I have, as you can see, multiple tabs up here, and I decided to put them in my opinions at the moment of the worst to what I think is the best. So without further ado, let's get into it, and note that these pictures I believe are accurate. Some of them are not, and I believe the information I have here is partially accurate, but I'm not 100% sure. Just so take that all with a grain of salt. So this is the Heartlake City Pizzeria, and it is 144 pieces, US perhaps about $15. And I have it as the worst set. And as you can see, it's a pretty small set. It says 5 plus. To me, it looks like a 4 plus set almost. I don't know, it just doesn't do a lot for me. Maybe it's just because I had the old pizzeria and I expected a little bit bigger. I mean, the eating area is separate. It has this, I don't know, it is outside, I'm not sure. The oven is outside and really basic and kind of awkwardly built. Um, the mini dolls are just kind of okay. I think we've had a lot of their associated parts before. We do get some pizzas, which are kind of a rare part. That's an okay build for a slice of pizza, I guess. Probably my highlight of this set is these parts up here, which seems kind of silly. You're at the rooftop part there. And yeah, I'm not overly a fan of this set, and maybe it's me. And as you can see, there's barely an interior there of any sort. So let's get on to the next one here. So this is the, if I can remember the name of this one, the Pony Washing Stable, I believe. And as you can see, it's a 4 plus set. Retails for $10. Um, and yeah, this one doesn't overly excite me either. The clothing isn't too special, although this is kind of neat. The guy has kind of a nice outfit. I'm not a horse person, so maybe that leaves me a little biased. The build for the stable here is, I don't know, there's really nothing here. It's definitely a 4 plus set. There's nothing here in my opinion. I did put it higher than the other one just because it's cheaper and you do get a horse. Some neat print back there, but just not exciting. And the next one here is another 4 plus set. And this one reminds me of that juice truck that we had a while back. Specifically named the ice cream truck at 4 plus set, 84 pieces. Retails for $20. Okay, maybe this one should be the worst. I don't think I realized it was $20. Maybe that's wrong, but I think the juice truck was also $20. It was just a subpar set. So probably the biggest highlight for me in this set is that we do get some printed pieces. This ice cream build is pretty cool. I do like the hair pieces in here, and the clothing pieces are pretty neat. But other than that, it's a 4 plus set, and there's really nothing going on. You have like a table really badly built and a really badly built car. None of the colors pop for me too much. So yeah, it's okay. I think it might be worse on my list now that I know it's $20. Our next one here is the recycling garbage and recycling truck? I'm not sure. Let me check to see if I can figure out what the name is on my cheat sheet thing here. Um, Either way, this is a okay set. It's a nice build for a truck. It's the recycling truck. 259 pieces, retails for about $20. And it's okay. It does have kind of a neat action feature here where you can kind of turn this and it'll dump stuff in there. I'm not sure how accurate that is. Um, there's a raccoon in it, which is great because they're sometimes referred to as trash pandas. The outfits are kind of cool. kind of nice there. I like that we get 3 different garbage cans in 3 different colors there, which makes sense, pretty neat. The vehicle build isn't that bad. The mechanism is kind of hidden fairly nice. It's not too terrible. It's just not super big and special, although I do think it's quite a bit of parts for a $20 set. Again, this might not be the final price for this set. But yeah, it's an okay set. It's just not anything super special, at least to me. Trash Panda might be the highlight. Let's get on to the next one here, and this is, yeah, this is the Surfer Beach Fun, not Beachfront. 288 pieces. Supposedly retails for $40 in the US. And it's okay. I can't say a whole lot more than that. I do like these new corner pieces we're seeing a little bit. So there's some kind of nifty parts, and as you can see, we have the vibrant coral little sea edition parts. We have a vibrant coral helmet, which I think is kind of cool. I believe that's a vibrant coral surfboard with the kind of windsurfing attachment there. I think the little micro dolls look cute with the life vests on. We got a lifeguard stand here, which has some neat parts there in those stands. We get a turtle. Otherwise, it's just a little underwhelming. Just not a whole lot going on. And for a $40 set, it feels a little expensive. But still, it has some neat parts, and the builds are not the worst. But yeah, and just an okay set. And then we have our swimming pool for this year, which of course we always have to have a swimming pool. And this is the water park, and it is $50 for 73 pieces. So it's a little on the expensive side, and it's okay. It's got a lot going on. The bathroom's the smallest bathroom I think we've gotten. It looks really small. I like this inside little area here where you can see kind of like it looks like water, and I can't tell if those are the regular translate blue or if those are going to be satin. If they're satin, that's going to be kind of neat, although it's not too different on those. We got this. There's a lot of kind of crazy stuff going on. Parts wise, there's some okay newer parts, but nothing overly special. The outfits are cool. Um, it's it's it feels like a smaller pool than the other ones, but it's got more like areas, I guess you could say. I believe this one has an alternate head for Olivia, if I can find it in any of these pictures. This really tiny head right up here. See if I can zoom in like Insanity. You can kind of see there. I think it's the only alternate head, and I believe basically it's her wearing goggles and being underwater. So not really a different emotion, just her holding her breath. This one is kind of a later leak, and that's why the picture is probably bad quality. But this is a horse trailer, and it is unknown on price as far as I can tell. 989 pieces, so I'm guessing at least 80. I could be wrong, obviously. Um, but you got your characters in there. There's horses, 2 of them. I'm not a big horse person, but I really like the trailer, which is kind of weird. I think it looks really cool. It's really big. It reminds me somewhat of the Friendship Bus, kind of size-wise. This truck is a little underwhelming. Um, and I think there's some interesting build techniques going on for this too. So it's really that I like the trailer, which sounds really silly and weird. The overall set isn't necessarily my thing, but I think the trailer is pretty cool. Maybe that's just because I really like the Popstar Tour Bus. But let's go on to the next one here, and this one is basically Stephanie's school, you could say. And this is the Sailing Adventure or Sailing Academy. What is it called? Stephanie's Sailing Adventure. Yeah, 304 pieces. It is retail for $40, which isn't too bad. And again, like I said, these prices aren't 100%, but I do believe there's some new parts in the boat here. Well, especially the sails. I wish they're double-sided, but they're probably not going to be, which is going to be a little unfortunate. But I believe this white part down here is a little bit different, and this down here, the boat seems to have a different hull. It's definitely not the same size as some of the bigger boats we've gotten, but it is like half the price. I don't know what this is, and personally seems kind of like a waste. I do like that the crew have kind of matching outfits. I don't know if there's a picture of the crew a little bit better in here. All right, kind of right here. They all have the same color vibrant coral hats, and they all kind of have the same bottoms, which is easy for Lego to make, matching all the parts and stuff. But then they have different torsos and heads. And you can see kind of in the picture there is an interior a bit in there, which might not be at first noticeable. Also, there's a really small build for a drone. And the fact that there's even any interior kind of surprised me, because when I looked at it, I thought it was a pretty small boat. And I don't know if it floats or not. I'll get back to this picture, see if we can kind of zoom in here. But you can kind of see up here there's an interior. You can see down here there's an interior. Not a lot of interior, but still kind of neat. So this one's kind of a little bit higher on the list just because it's kind of neat. But let's get on to the next one. Now this is a $10 set, which might surprise some people for how high I put it, but it's the Mobile Fashion Boutique, 94 pieces, $10, so it's a nice $10 set. And I think the price is why I put it this high. For one, the $10 sets can be really hit or miss. The cat car, I think, was fantastic, but then there's been some other past ones that are not. I love that Camilla is in here from the Fun Fair sets. A vibrant coral hat. We get a nice scooter here with that print for electricity. And then kind of a silly build for the like little boutique stand. And Stephanie behind there. The Stephanie mini doll is kind of underwhelming, unfortunately, but the rest is pretty cool. I'm wondering if this is a sticker or a factory applied sticker, because they've been doing that a little bit lately. The accessories aren't anything special, but there are some nice parts going on in here. I love how the bowl was built. It's really simple, but still gets the effect done. And the colors are pretty neat too. Normally these are not colors that I'm all into, except for the pink. But yeah, I like this one, especially at a $10 set. I think that really, oh, that's a little awkward. Really helps the set out in general. Um, Being a good value. I would have liked one random animal, but we'll be fine with this. So let's go on to the next one. So now they start getting a little bigger, and this is kind of one of the later leaked ones too, so hence the quality. But this, I gotta check what this one's called. Organic Farm. So this is 826 pieces, supposedly $90, which to me seems like an okay deal actually. So we got 4 mini dolls here. We can see a little kitten. We got a chicken coop with the new brown chickens. I'm not sure if there's more than one. We got a purple tractor with a trailer here. We got a little food stand here. Maybe they're kind of selling a little bit of the stuff that they've grown with a stand there. I think that's pretty cool. You got a nice picnic table build. A little bit different than what we've seen. It makes it a little weird. Another sign and a little basket. We got an apple tree here, which looks pretty good. There's some apples. Um, we also got a staircase back here. I love the hanging kind of look for these. We got a winch here for a bucket. We have an interesting build for a stable. I kind of really like how those doors open. Obviously, there's a horse. Not overly a horse fan. We got kind of a rundown roof with solar panels, which is a little bit awkward in my mind. We got some cool lighting going on. We have a build for a ladder. Just a lot of kind of stuff going on. It reminds me of actually kind of a farm growing up on. I don't have the interior pictures. I don't think it looks like there's much of an interior. Um, so this set is pretty cool in my mind, but it could be a lot better. The figures look pretty cool. We get a variety. We get an older character, which you don't get too much of. Pretty sure this is an electric tractor. Not sure how that works, but that's still pretty cool. There's just a lot of stuff going on here. It obviously could be better, and better pictures will help us see exactly everything that's going on. But let's go on to the next set here. So now this set is a very crazy set, and again, that's why we're getting higher on my list here. This is the Mia's Wildlife Rescue set, kind of her Academy set, and it is 430 pieces, supposedly $50, which in my mind is a really good deal. I harken back to the old hospital that we had gotten for $50, and this is probably about the same size as that, but with more side builds and giant animals. Well, let's kind of look at that. So, first of all, a giraffe. That I never thought we'd get a giraffe. A zebra. I never thought we'd get a zebra. This actually looks like, I don't know if they're called calves or what, but a young zebra, a baby zebra. We also get a janky scorpion. That's an old mold that just doesn't fit here, in my opinion. It's kind of weird. Um, yeah. We also looks like we're getting sand green leaf pieces, if you can see those in here. That's really cool, and I do actually kind of like this build for a tree. It's a little bit different than what we've seen, but I like it. And there's a little cave that the scorpion probably hides in. I don't like scorpions, they sound crazy. There's this ATV thing, which is just an underwhelming build. It's different, yes, but just underwhelming. It fits the colors. I do kind of like this design where they have this thing down the middle where it shows kind of, like different animals and stuff. It just looks really museum-y, science-y. Um, really cool. We got a radar dish up there. See if we got some interior photos here. Somewhere, maybe. There. We'll zoom in here, or try to. So the other thing is I was kind of surprised at how much there was actually going on in the interior. I kind of expected it not to be much, but you can see some stickers here. It looks like a map back there, and kind of a skeletal of probably the giraffe. We got almost a garage area, tons of little like medical things to kind of, check things, a print for a scale, which is cool. Some other things here. It's not super awesome, but it is pretty cool, and I love our figures here and our different hair pieces and skin tones. It's just nice to get a variety. I know we have our friends, but a variety for friends. Also, why did they not give Mia her like safari hat from, I think it was one of the, I think it was, yeah, safari hat from one of the, gosh, one of the cubes. I don't know why they didn't give it to her, but still a pretty cool set. And then we get to the real crazy. Oh my, this set is so awesome looking. It so reminds me of basically a modular building, but it's Emma's art school. 844 pieces, supposedly $70. I don't know how this is $70. I feel like it's got to be more. Like I said, these prices could be wrong. Um, Admittedly, you don't get a whole lot of mini dolls. There's only 3 mini dolls, but like the architecture we got going on here is so up on close to the quality that they put on the modular buildings. It's just so awesome. Um, yeah, I can keep saying how awesome it is. But yeah, as you can see, if I can fix this right, so it's not as weird. Try to get this back to where it could be. Okay, somewhat. I don't know what's going on here, but I'll zoom in here. Look at that architecture. This is a better picture here. Also, I love getting like this Ariana Grande hairpiece for the teacher. And then looks like we do get some different outfits. There's lots of stickers in this set, but they do look pretty cool. And let's get another picture up here because I just noticed it's hiding behind. This is so awkward. And like I said, this is totally the first time I've done this in a while. And I think it's the first time I've done this on like a website. But there's something I noticed late here. See if we can find that. This right here is, I'm pretty sure, the like afro hairpiece, and they used it as a green bush, and that is just fantastic. We got a magenta bike, that is also fantastic. We got a little fenced in iron kind of area, which is pretty cool. They basically have mini dots builds on the side. I love the window architecture. I love the big window. I love the art school with the pencil and the brush. I think that's awesome. The upper area here, we got a clock. That might be a print, kind of hard to tell. But we also have sand green Unikitty tails, sand green like wheel hubs or something. And these in white. It just looks awesome. I really like the architecture, and that's one of the reasons why it's up there high. And the other thing is we haven't even looked at the interior here. So let's see if we can get into the interior, which apparently it doesn't want to work for me. How can we do this here? Really want to show the interior because I think that is really a good thing. Come on, a little bit. Nope. Okay. Unfortunately, with what I'm working with, this is what I can get into. So over here, it looks like we have a little mini photo studio where we're taking a picture of a plant. And I believe in one of the other pictures somewhere, yeah, right here, there's like a crazy backdrop. I can't tell what it is. Over here is an interesting section. It looks like a 3D printer little area because you can see like a screen here, and then you have like a model in there, and I think it looks like it spins around or something. So basically a 3D printer. I think that's so modern. I think that's so awesome. And then here we have, I believe, like some fabric to work with. And as you can see, there's an additional torso in here, which I can't fully tell. So there's kind of a fashion design concept in here. And then even on this side over here, which you can kind of see down here, we have like pottery. Um, yeah, that's awesome. And they have kind of like a initial clay form that she's starting to work on. And down here, I think we kind of have lockers, nothing too special. And then there's kind of like maybe a cafe area or break room kind of little thing down there. Love the kind of magenta doors into the doorway, even though there's not much detail down there. There's just a lot of awesome with this set, and that's why it's ranked so high. But let's go to the next one. This is still probably near my top. Maybe my favorite, but the next one that is my favorite, you'll probably understand why. But this one, oh my gosh, colorful beyond belief. Um, this is the Roller Disco Arcade, which just sounds crazy. 642 pieces, $60 seems about right for possibly what we're getting. Might look a little small, but I think it's very dense. So this is it open. The interior build here that you can see, I think that looks just crazy awesome. One thing I didn't realize right off the bat was the like bright green transparent windows. I don't think they made those, so that's kind of a nice colorful pop. I love the sign, the roller skate build with stickering there, I believe, a game controller, bowling pin, bowling ball. This set is just like the entertainment place to go to. I'm guessing this is a very crude vending machine over here. Love the rainbow transparent colors. Love the purple, of course. Love the pink, of course. I think there's some new pink parts up there. And we have, it looks like that they might be on a mechanism that you can kind of spin around. Oh my gosh, I just realized there's even transparent parts down there. Oh, this is awesome. We got our multicolored kind of disco ball build up there. They get their roller skates down there. Love the mini dolls in this one. They're all great. We have a bowling area that I believe is actually somewhat functional. There's an arcade over there. Let's check some other pictures here. So right here in this one, you can kind of see it looks like you kind of roll the ball down here and it goes into the pins, which I think is great. We have a kind of table area here with the kind of neat build for a sandwich. And over here, it looks like there's air hockey, which I think is awesome. And I think it might be using the charm pieces. I could be wrong, but that would be perfect. We have a very slim arcade game here, which is still a nice build. And then we have like a Dance Dance Revolution set up here. Again, this is pretty tight, but I'll tell you what, I definitely want to get two of these sets. because yeah, I want to build like a bit of a bigger one here, but these pictures went small. But that's pretty much that one. I love it. It's very colorful, and that's why it's love, 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 love all around. But let's go on to my number one and possibly the biggest one. And this was the first one that I think was leaked of all the sets. It's Andrea's Theater School. It's $100, 1,154 pieces, and it is exquisite. Oh, it's massive looking. So, like, this is the inside, we'll say. And as you can see, we have a stage here. Looks like these curtains have a mechanism that will allow them to close or open. I could be wrong on that. We have a background here. We have a bush build for kind of foreground. We have different parts for costumes, hair pieces, head pieces. It's very decorative. We have balcony seats on both sides that are fairly ornate and designed. We have some simple kind of like front row seats here. We have organ, music thing. Director has some stuff. It has everything. I'm literally like speechless in that it has everything. I mean, let's get this picture up here better because I really want to show how cool it looks. Um, yeah, I mean this set. If you're gonna get one's Friends set, I think this wave, and even if you're not like a Friends fan, I think this is the set. I love this dress, and I believe that is vibrant coral. I love her outfit, even though it's a little weird. It looks like she's wearing sandals with socks. This is kind of more an old-fashioned male outfit. We don't get much of that. We got the log piece. Really cool sticker there. And then we got to see if I can get to it the other side, because the other side is also awesome. So we can kind of see that here, and you know what? This is an Elf's reference, and that is awesome, and we all love that. And this is the entrance area. Oh, it's just, oh, this set, it's just so awesome. And I screwed up the picture, so of course, you know. But there is an interior. Let's see if I can't just do it a different way here. Uh, Try this. Okay, much better. So, if you look here, this corner picture is the front of it. And just like the art school, it is super detailed and very well looking, like a modular. Obviously the sides are not so good. There's a random bathroom back there. Um, but like eh, just the decorativeness of the front, it makes it look really like a theater. You got posters kind of in the windows. You got ornate builds, a brick kind of there, and that is literally that turquoise or teal color for gold bricks. Lighting is it's just awesome, and obviously an awesome interior, awesome set. There's lots of interesting parts in it. So that's my number one. So one quick thing for my overall. I do like this wave, even though some of the smaller sets are really kind of underwhelming to me. My only complaint is that they haven't continued much with the emotions, and this set is a prime example of a place that they could have had emotions and made it just really awesome. I mean, you could have had crying because someone, you know, lost love or something. You could have had, you know, yelling or something, anger, anything, except all the characters in this acting class need to take more acting classes. Maybe this is their first day because they also show the same emotion of just kind of happy, kind of smiling, not doing anything. And I always imagine the director going, "Give me more emotion! Show me something! Stop being so bland!" And yeah, so that's my complaint for this line. I still have hopes we'll get emotions. I really do. Come on, Lego. Just throw them out there. I'll pay extra for them. I have no problem because they would be so incredibly rare. Please. But this set is still cool. Also, I forgot to mention, I don't know where the picture is, but this backdrop, you got like a city one, and then the other backdrop is actually like the old-fashioned yellow castle, which I think is also pretty cool. But that's it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed this lengthy, long video and are looking forward to one or two or three or all of these sets coming out. I'm hopefully trying to do videos for all the other sets that kind of leaked out. But we'll see how that goes. So thanks again for watching, and hopefully you check out more of my other videos.